So hi, welcome to the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
I am Colin.
And I'm Adam from Promise Game.
And we're gonna have some questions to say about their upcoming single. I'm not listening. So congrats on that. By the way, how do you feel about the response to the announcement so far?
Yeah, it's been awesome. We started up a couple weeks back with a little bit of a pre-save contest. I think you guys saw it too. We're trying to mix in not only people getting that pre-save going, getting kind of ready for the track, but also bring in some sort of contest and doing a charitable donation with this one. So we're really excited with that. We've seen a bunch of people participating, taking part in it. So it's been awesome to see all those people that actually want to kind of help us make a little bit of a difference any way we can. So it's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. So is there any meaning behind the single name or cover art?
Adam, you can kind of take the name of the song, and if that has any meaning. The cover art itself, we were looking, and we were kind of just looking for a theme for not only just this single but the whole EP that we're going to be releasing in a couple months here, and keep kind of everything kind of consistent. So we had the idea. We live right on the coast of New Hampshire. So a lot of people don't even know that about New Hampshire, that we have a lot of coastline. So let's do some videos. Let's do some let's bring in that rocky coastline. So when we found that image online from a photographer out in the UK, we're like, this is literally perfect. And we actually were able to recreate in a certain way, fashion, that exact shot in the upcoming music videos too. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
I'm just going to chime in and to remind Colin that New Hampshire has only 13 miles.
I think that's a lot of coastline
on the Atlantic Ocean compared to most other states on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but I like to say it's a lot. And we, Promise Game actually practices only like 10 miles away from it. So hey.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Practice in the ocean. I step deep into the waves every time I play.
And is there any meaning behind the song title?
The song is just about this job that I was at, and there was like a higher up level boss who was in there, and he was just on my case, and it was like really close to when I was deciding to quit the job, and like I was on a lunch break. And I just wrote a song about the guy. He's just running his mouth all day, and it was just like, dude, you can stop. I'm not listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about your writing process for this single?
I'm gonna send that right to Adam, because one cool thing about our band. So I'm the lead vocalist. Adam's the backing vocalist and rhythm guitar player in the band. But Adam actually is our lyricist. A lot of the music actually starts, in Adam's hands. So take it, Adam. Go for it.
Oh man, I don't know. There was like nothing special to it. We just had like a collection of, I don't know, probably 30 songs or something that I had in the Google Drive, and that one sort of
it was actually kind of a cool way though.
Landed its way. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it was cool because we were
I wrote it, but
yeah, we were jamming. We were out. We were basically just writing demos. Like, we were with our producer after our last single, Sleeping Weather, and our producer gave us like a really good like kick in the ass. It was like, guys, you need to be demoing more. Like, you need to be writing music, not just practicing and getting ready for shows. Like, you need to be continuously writing new music, staying creative. And we're like, yeah, that makes total sense. So we were coming up with ideas to demo songs. The song kind of, I think it started with Mark, our drummer, playing kind of like, that fun little skate punk drums that he always starts a song with somehow. And then we just started playing, and then we're like, all right, that's a great song. And I was just looking through all, like Adam said, all the lyrics that he kind of just had on standby. And I'm like, well, this song literally fits perfectly for how you guys are playing it. And within probably a half hour, the song was just like that. It was pretty much on its way. So pretty cool.
Oh, all right. Perfect. So I want you to tell us your favorite lyric off this track and the meaning behind it.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Oh man, Adam, you want to go first?
No.
Okay.
I think
Because my favorite lyric is a different lyric from elsewhere on the EP that appears.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I can tell you
See-
mine. I can tell you mine. It's pretty easy because when we haven't played this song live, but when we do it, I like to dance a lot on stage. This is going to be already prepared. There's a part where it's like I want to break my knees, and then Adam comes in and we do a harmony together, and it's just I want to break my knees, and it's
you know what?
super.
That's my favorite lyric too.
Yeah, and it for me, the whole song, I think when we wrote it, for me, gave me a ton of those drive-through early year drive-through like something corporate vibes. And when we started singing that lyric, I was like, I could totally like this is perfect, and I was getting those vibes. So that's my lyric. I think that's Adam's too. So that's pretty cool.
All right, very cool.
Perfect.
So now you got to peep that part of the song.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Actually, I think it's how the first verse leads. I'm just looking over the lyrics here. I think it's how the first verse leads into the pre-chorus in this song.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one too.
Because of the way that I put the pauses in the
Right.
lyrics. So it's you've got an innate ability to walk into a room, and then there's a pause, and make everybody's day in each and every way. So I wanted to like start it off with like, oh, is this a positive thing? And then the pre-chorus lyrics are filled with doom and gloom.
Right.
And I just love the juxtaposition. I was like, no, this is a positive song based on the first verse. It was like, no.
Never mind.
No,
Yeah.
no. We started up, and I feel like that's very Promise Game. Like we always like our music is sad if you actually listen to it, but a lot of people always say it's like it's energetic, it's poppy, it's fun, and then people are like, but it's definitely sad, and you're not like. We're not always talking about girls either. Like very rarely are we talking about girls. We're talking about our bosses. We're talking about life in general, you know?
Mhm.
So it's a little bit of a trend.
All right.
Yeah.
It is. There's a trend.
It's a trend. You guys are starting the
Whatever.
trend.
Exactly.
I think we're just kind of rolling with a bunch of different ones and just trying to be a little different.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we roll.
So where was your headspace at while you guys were writing this track?
Yeah, I think it was. I think for actually like the actual recording, it was just like putting something fun together. But like the lyrics, I'll like it. I think Adam hit that one on the nose.
Right. And we didn't try to write anything really specifically about the pandemic, just because like we felt like that would. First of all, we didn't think it'd be going on for 2 years when we started writing this.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was always like, I don't want to box it into like what I thought at the time was like this little couple month long period, and that like I was like 2 years we won't even be talking about it, and I was
You were
like
wrong.
purposely staying away from that, and that's not the case. But we still stayed away from it. It's like I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
definitely one thing we've shied away from. But yeah, I think like honestly, when it comes down to Headspace, it's such an interesting way we write our music. Like Adam comes in with some lyrics, we also like pitch in, like I'll write parts of songs sometimes and things like that. But I think the Headspace whenever we write music together is always kind of the same. It's like we get in that little groove. We're like, all right, we're gonna, just be creative here and just start playing. Let's figure something out. And like literally we'll go through a practice and we can write like 2 songs in like an hour and a half. It happens all the time. And I think we just get in that good creative space. That's really all it comes down to.
Very cool.
Mhm. I'm actually happy that you guys kind of steered away from writing about COVID, the pandemic, because I feel like it's just such an oversaturated topic. Like I get everybody's like going through it, so obviously people are going to write about it. But I like that you guys were like, maybe let's actually write about something, that's more normal every day to day rather than we're in a pandemic,
It was a topic of discussion, like a bunch. It was just like, hey, birthday girl.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, they said happy birthday.
That's the other thing about Promise Game. We're like the most kid friendly game in the world. Dogs and kids, we love them. Oh, I guess you like cats too, Adam. I forgot cats. All right, we'll do
I
cats.
do.
But anyways,
Who cares about cats?
yeah, I don't. Whoa, shouldn't have said that. There are so many people that love cats. I'm allergic to them, so that's the problem.
Fair enough.
That's
fair
fair.
enough.
I don't dislike cats.
Always the excuse.
I am super. All right, back to COVID. I don't want people to hate me because I don't like cats. So back to COVID. Yeah, we basically like talked about it a bunch. We saw a lot of bands like kind of doing it, and it wasn't that we were like, okay, a bunch of other bands are doing it. We were just like, why focus? Like, it's just negative. Like, let's just not focus on it. We as a band had to deal with COVID just because we started like right as COVID like was getting like going pretty much. Like when we were like, all right, let's maybe go out and do a record and play some shows. It was just like, boom, COVID. So it was on everybody's mind anyways. We're just like, let's just steer clear of it. And, you know, I'm glad you think it's cool we did, because we just didn't really think it was like the right fit for us to be writing about it, to be honest with you. We just wanted to forget about it when we were together.
For sure. That's very wholesome.
Yeah.
So how do you guys recommend your fans who listen to this track for the first time? Should they play it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they blast at a party? What do you guys personally recommend?
What do you think, Adam?
Ooh, I've never thought about that.
I know, it's a really good question.
You have
That is
to.
a good question.
Adam and I used to do a podcast together. Like, I'm sitting here going, wow, these are really, I wish we had these kind of good questions. These are good.
Thank you.
That wasn't a dig on Adam, because he did write all the questions usually. He had great questions too.
Stop, Adam.
Me personally, and everyone in the band knows this, I love listening to Promise Game in the car. That's the one time my wife always and in the living room and stuff, but like, I don't know, just hanging out with friends in the car. Like, I've done it a bunch. I've been in my friend's car. It'll come on their playlist, and, you know, it's usually pretty, you know, the music that we're playing is, you know, pretty up tempo. Like I said, it's sad, but it's not. And I don't see a time when you can't listen to it and a time you wouldn't. So, yeah.
Promise Game. It's sad, but it's not.
That's actually like really, we should put that on a shirt.
You should.
Yeah,
There you go.
We
There you go.
should.
We know the
should.
sad.
Or a hat.
Yeah, we're
have
a big
a little-
hat band. We love hats.
We have an upcoming weekend thing. That would be good.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
good.
good for the weekender. Yeah, that would be good.
You
Yeah,
gotta do
that
it
would be
now.
good.
Yeah.
I know you guys are sparking that inspirato
down.
here.
I'm writing down that thought.
While you do that, this question should be super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe this single for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less. Both of you have to do it.
Early something corporate.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Or popular something
Three
corporate.
words.
Mhm.
3 words.
I'm gonna go with popular something corporate, actually. I change it.
Okay.
Piano and angst.
All right.
good.
Put that on a
Perfect.
t-shirt too.
Yeah.
Yeah, piano. and
On the same
That's our
t-shirt.
band.
Throw it
That's
in
our
the note.
band in a nutshell, too.
Yeah.
Keys and angst.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
Nice.
this one's cool. This one's cool because we don't have, so like if you listen to a lot of our other, and I know we're going over 3 words, but this one has more, just it's all keys. We both said something corporate and piano. Like, we don't have any synth in this song, which is nothing we've ever done in a Promise Game song. We've always had
Why?
at least some
don't
sort
dig
of.
yourself into a hole. That's not
I'm just saying. It's pretty
We've done
cool.
it on 2 other songs. We've had just piano.
What? Oh,
Ooh.
that one, and it was a piano ballad. That doesn't count.
And also our song Any Reason to Party. That is
That has in the
piano only.
background though. It's got in the background, I think. Whatever.
It's fine.
Anyways,
It's
lots
fine,
of
it's
piano.
fine.
Lots of piano in this one.
Yeah. So is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this track to invoke in your listeners?
Doom and gloom.
Doom and gloom. Okay.
That's a good
Doom
one.
and
Yeah.
gloom.
Mhm.
I was gonna say this one's sad. It is sad. It's
But it's not.
and it's not though.
Because it's in a major key. It's very poppy.
Right.
It has like a really sing along chorus.
Mhm.
If you don't listen to the words, it's not sad.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say sad. So he's doing doom and gloom, and I'm going sad but not.
Sad but not. Okay.
We're sticking with that.
So what band or artist influence you think you can hear the most on this track, if any?
I know if you asked our piano player, because he literally turned to us and said, "I'm finally gonna give you what you want and give you that like something corporate like song."
Sure,
So
but
he also has Motion City. He always, one of the big things behind his piano playing, I think he always says, is like he likes the way Motion City like layers not only their piano and keys, but like the progressions and things like that. So I would say, you know, between those two from the Keyways, but
I would say that this song sounds far more like Motion City soundtrack than it does something corporate. I don't think it sounds like something corporate at all. There's a piano in it, but that's where it stops.
Okay,
All right.
interesting. Perfect.
You know.
So for
I think. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, please continue.
I was just gonna say I was just saying vocally. I know when I did it, I channeled all that early drive-through stuff. So everything from Midtown to Homegrown to all that type. Like you said, the angst a little bit. So like keeping that angst, not, you know, I always say Newfound Glory is like one of my vocal kind of spots that I always try to like, okay, can I be a little bit like Jordan? That'd be cool. But in this one, it was like that angst. It was like that early 2000s, and I think vocally that's what this one was.
Oh, you know what? Also the harmonies in the chorus are like very Blink 182 harmonies. There's like a lot of man overboardness to it as well in that part that Colin talked about earlier. Yep. Like things specifically like harmony wise and stuff like that. Yeah,
definitely.
Perfect.
I remember when we were choosing the harmony on listening in the chorus, I was like, yeah, you just want me to do that Mark Hoppus thing, right?
Yeah, do the Hoppus thing.
I know.
Let's get out. I
know which one we would hit
next.
Yeah, perfect. So for this question, I wanted you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You are going in. What is your snack of choice?
Just thinking about this because I'm looking at rental stuff.
A Butterfinger, Chex Mix if I'm feeling saucy, and I'm going to grab the rye chips specifically from the Chex Mix.
Oh, that's brave.
Oh yeah, I love the rye chips.
Those are the ones I avoid, actually.
I asked this on Facebook one time, and they are love or hate. People either are like, yeah, that's part of the Chex Mix, or they're like, oh, I don't eat that part at all.
Yeah.
I think the breadstick's the worst part. Get it out of my face.
No, those are my second favorite.
Don't want the breadstick.
Okay.
It's a Chex Mix battle.
God.
You guys obviously you could share Chex Mix if you think about it.
We could split it.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
In the same car together.
No.
You don't even want to be sitting next to him.
No, you're disrespecting my favorite.
Oh man, who would have known? Chex Mix, such a debate. That's it, Adam. That's all you're grabbing. Beverage.
Like, if money doesn't matter, really good jerky. Like
maybe, we got a little stipend.
Maybe even not beef. Maybe like some other animal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Twizzlers. Definitely some trail mix. The ones with the M&Ms. I'm gonna go with Jack's Puffs. Not anything but Jack. So if they don't have Jack's, I'm not getting it. Because I love the Jack's one. They taste, I don't know. I'm from upstate New York. That's all we had growing up. So
Adam, you're making some crazy faces over there for someone that eats the rye chip in the Chex Mix. So
exactly, yeah. Being brave for a rye chip lover.
Yeah. Get out of here.
You can keep
mine's not even that bad.
Terrible snacks.
I was gonna finish off with sour cream and onion Pringles, and then I'm getting a Yoo-Hoo for sure. Getting a Yoo-Hoo.
All right. You brought me back in the end.
Right.
And then we're definitely grabbing seltzer because we're a seltzer band. Not that we're gonna drink it in the van. We're gonna drink it when we get to the spot. But we're definitely buying seltzer too.
I'm sorry to hear that. Not a seltzer guy, man. You know that.
That's okay. You know what I say? I generalize.
Well, clarify that you're specifically talking hard seltzer.
Yes, hard seltzer. Yes.
Oh,
fair enough.
Not just club soda.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was talking soft seltzer.
I just realized that because we weren't on the same page at all. Soft seltzer. That's how they should all brand it now. Guys, the best soft seltzer you've ever had.
Exactly.
Love it.
All
We're gonna
right.
make it'll be the next
Incredible
incredible sensation
soft
with
seltzer.
liquid death. Yeah, it'll be
Oh my
like
god,
liquid
yeah.
death.
Love it. I love it.
So
Oh,
on,
man.
on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
I love that. I love that so much.
Oh my god, that's a really good question.
Uh,
I think we're like a breakfast scramble. Is that weird?
Ooh.
okay.
There's just like
Okay.
so much going on, and there's like a bunch of like flavors. Like we all have like we're all friends, and we've all been friends for a while. So like we treat each other like longtime friends. So there's just a lot of like flavors. I feel like that's my thing. Either that or like a super loaded pizza, just like with a bunch of stuff on it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with like something Thai, like tom yum soup or something like that.
Oh.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
like it's sweet, it's salty, it's sour, it's spicy. It all works together, but they're all it's each
So-
flavor.
Yes.
It's each
Yeah.
flavor, and it's all coming in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect.
So basically the same answer, just in different,
Yeah,
ways
yeah.
of preparing your food.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So for these last couple of questions, we're actually going to shift away from music, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I thought this was a food podcast.
Yeah.
At this point, it is. Yeah.
It
food.
is.
We're foodies, and yeah, so
As
we just
you
talk
should
about
be.
food.
So we're actually going to go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, wow, God, we do talk about a lot of food. What would your last meal be with a drink?
Yeah.
Wow, now we're really talking about food.
Yeah, 3 food questions in a row. Good
Yeah.
God.
Okay, you got yours. I got mine. Mine's chicken and waffles, but like a
taste.
really effing good one. Like
Mhm.
like Vermont maple syrup, none of that, stuff from the regular bottle, and then like
Mhm.
some really good like chicken, and then like an
Mhm.
actual Belgian waffle, like a really good one. Can't
Mhm.
go wrong.
And
Yeah.
what drink?
I would I would probably have it would definitely, so I don't drink whiskey anymore, so it would definitely be some sort of like super high end, probably like a reserve, like a 30-year reserve Whistle Pig rye whiskey or something like that, little sippa.
Mhm.
And then a Yoo-hoo too.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
I love you.
All right. I'm dying. I'm about to die. We're gonna assume it's really good. All right. I'm gonna go butter poached lobster with like a lemon dressed arugula salad and beef tartare with like a really nice toasted baguette and probably like a gin and tonic.
There you go. That sounds really good and expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Adam's a cook, so he still cooks great food.
I do still cook it at home.
All right.
Perfect.
So if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
In one what?
Fiction world.
Fiction world.
A fiction world?
Oh man. Like, so literally anything that's
Mhm.
like, so could I say
That's
like
fictional.
could I say like the like literally living in the neighborhood with the kids from Rocket Power? Remember that show back in the day? You guys, how old are you? They might be.
I'm
too young for
17.
this.
Yeah, I'm 19
Yeah,
years
you're
old. Yeah.
You guys are way too. Okay, do
Oh,
yourselves a favor.
sorry.
We're really old. Well, I'm really old.
Yeah.
I'm 35. I just turned 35.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I just turned 51.
No. Actually, that'd be cool if you were that old and you looked as good as you did.
I would look pretty good for 51.
We are gonna look good at 51. What are you talking about? We're gonna look great. It's only like 10 years away. Do
What
yourselves
was
a
Rocket
favor.
Power on? Was Rocket Power
was on
Nickelodeon or was it Disney?
Yeah, Nickelodeon. So Google Rocket Power when we're done this, and you'll see what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. I love, like, it was like they lived on like basically picture like Ventura Beach. They skateboarded. They're a bunch of kids.
It's a
that just hung
cartoon.
out. Yeah, it's a cartoon from like literally the 90s. I would live in the definitely the Rocket Power
It's
world.
California for sure, right?
Yeah, it's California coast
Yeah.
for sure.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
California
yeah.
thing.
For that or the
great-
Avatar world, that's pretty cool too.
Avatar: Last Airbender or Pandora?
Pandora.
Oh,
I'd live in
you're talking
Pandora. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Pandora would be cool.
Except
Alright,
for the deforestation. And
Yeah,
like the
well,
mining,
obviously.
the mining of the core of the world.
Well, they stopped that at the end.
Yeah, and I could be you never
It
know.
did.
I could help make a
It
difference.
did, but there's supposed to be two
What were
more
they trying
movies.
to? What were they digging for? Plutonium.
Unobtainium.
Something
Unobtainium.
like
That's what it
that.
is.
Yeah.
Unobtainium. There you go.
Yeah, they
Right.
were like, well, it can't be obtained. Call it unobtainium.
Big
right.
brain move, bro. God.
The writers'
That's right,
room was like, "Holy shit, dude!"
You're a genius.
James Cameron's like, I've got enough shit to worry about. Call whatever the hell you want. Okay,
Exactly,
dude,
yeah.
call whatever you
Right.
want.
And he's still like, there's 2 more of these movies coming.
I know.
Like that.
It'll be interesting to
No,
see
that
what
was
happens.
like 12 years ago.
Yeah,
that's not
or
gonna happen.
more.
That ain't
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
I don't know. Look at what Star Wars did.
True.
You
All right,
know,
what's yours? What's your fantasy world?
like the island in Jurassic Park.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
that's
Ela Nubar or something like that, I think is
Yeah, that'd be
Mhm.
cool.
Dave, is that what it is? Ela Nubar? Is that the island in Jurassic Park?
That sounds right.
that does sound right.
Right? Yeah,
That sounds
we
right.
all, I think we've come to a consensus.
Okay.
Yeah.
where you wanna
And
go.
if it isn't, that's what it is named now.
Right.
Love
Exactly.
it.
I like just to see dinosaurs in real life. I mean, if that were a real theme park,
Oh, I'd go.
everyone would go.
I'd go.
even though they've seen the movies and they know how it's gonna go, everyone
Mhm.
would still go.
It's still,
I'd go.
I mean, yeah, it's worth it, I'd say. Well,
I'd go.
maybe. I don't know.
She's
have the
like,
honor-
I don't know, man.
I can see it from afar. You know, maybe the island over.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
thinking. Maybe one island over, and it's like I can still see the grazing animals because
Exactly.
they go to like the brontosaurus and stuff like that. They're on the
and the
outside.
bird and the
Next
bird
door.
ones. And
Yeah,
the bird
the
ones.
pterodactyls. Yeah, yeah.
Pterodactyls and shit.
Mhm.
You can see those.
Exactly.
All right,
But
so
from
come to
a safe
conclusion,
distance.
Island over. Okay. We're all
Exactly,
good on
there you
island
go.
over.
Perfect.
Done.
What's your guys' favorite dinosaur though?
Yeah, for real.
I don't know.
I'm-
I know
I
like
don't know.
2, and I'll just go with T-Rex. That one's pretty
Ooh,
cool. That's the
that's
only one.
a- that's
That's
pretty
the
cool.
one that
It's
came
a
to
great
mind
one to
first.
like.
So
Yeah.
Great one to like.
yeah, I really like that one.
I don't. I'm gonna say the. I'm just gonna say pterodactyl.
Right.
So
I like
I want to say
pterodactyls, too.
T-Rex, but Shane kind of took that one.
Oh, my bad, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But if
take
we're
it.
talking like ancient like animals, I'm gonna say the giant sloths. Those are pretty
Oh.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. They're the reasons we have avocados, actually. So thank you, giant sloths.
Thank you, giant sloths.
Yes.
really?
So yeah, yeah,
Wow.
they were the only animal that was allowed to eat an avocado and actually be able to process the seed. So they would so dumb. They would be able
No,
to
it's not
travel.
dumb. Keep going.
So they would travel and they would like, poop out the seed
So they
and
literally
then
shit out avocados.
Yeah,
That's
they
fucking
did.
crazy,
Okay.
dude.
reason we have avocados now. So yeah,
That's incredible.
Wow.
yeah.
Are they
Thanks-
also the
thanks,
reason
sloths.
why avocados last about 24 hours?
Oh.
Those expensive ass fuckers are like a ticking time bomb. It's like, oh, I'm not ready yet. Oops,
You
fuck
gotta-
you.
You gotta get them when they're still. Oh my god, you
So
don't know how
true.
to pick avocados. You don't know how
I
to
don't pick avocados.
I
They're
don't
fucking
Shane,
expensive.
I don't either, dude. I get yelled at every
It's
time.
like
I bring
$6
up
for one
avocado.
avocado.
Where are
So it
you getting
depends-
your avocado? Do you shop at Whole
That's
Foods?
serious. I was gonna say that's a Whole Foods avocado
Yeah.
right there.
Dude, mine are like 60 cents over here, man.
Like they've convinced them it's an organic avocado.
Oh my god.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so like everything that's organic is like, well, if you want to eat it in the next 8 hours, you're fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
If not,
Oh my
move on.
god.
Yeah, if not, go fuck
Exactly.
yourself.
Exactly. God. Hate your Whole Foods. So anyways, I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person we've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question.
Okay.
Awesome.
What is your favorite color?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
great.
Wow.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Mine is like blue green. Like I like turquoise
teal?
and,
Like a teal, yeah.
and
Teal
teal and,
turquoise.
and like seafoam and stuff like that.
That's good. That's good.
So I can't say black, but it is, but pink. So
There you go.
pink.
That's still a
Yeah.
good color.
All right.
Yeah.
And I think
so-
you're allowed to say black. It's a color.
Okay, then it's black.
If it's
but
your
that's
favorite,
such
say
a-
black.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's such a lame answer. It's like, oh, I like black. I like the color black.
Let's
Everyone likes the color
analyze that.
black.
Why do you think your answer is lame?
Because everyone likes the color black. Everyone looks good in black. Everyone owns a lot of black. I think everyone looks great in black.
Adam
Usually.
is doing like a deep psychological dive into why your favorite color is black.
Fine.
We just asked the question, man.
We're going with black.
We're just going.
Right, locked in.
Okay.
Locked in.
So as Glory said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Yeah, plug it off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you guys opened up the show with the new single "I'm Not Listening" is out March 4th, so that's, check that out. We've got a lot more music coming out soon. We mentioned we have an EP coming out. We're gonna be doing a couple runs, so keep an eye out on that. Just follow us at Promise Game everywhere, and if you like our music, you can keep up to date with what we got going on.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
All right, well, thank you for now.
Drop the EP and everything, man.
Yeah,
do it all. Do it all.
Drop it now. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I want
whatever.
to do it, but all right, yeah. So EP's dropping second week of May. We got another single coming out next month. We talked about the music video a little bit that we just finished up for "I'm Not Listening." We have a second music video that's a continuation. So when you see this first video, there's going to be that "Awesome 2" could be continued at the back end, and you'll be able to finish up the story when we release that second video. So it'll be cool, and it's all, like I said, going with that same theme. We're rocking with the New Hampshire coastline, and hopefully people love it. And that new album comes out, that's going to be super fun, and we're going to be doing a lot of playing this year in 2022 to support that music too. So make sure you keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, very exciting. Well, thank you for now. This guy's been Promise Game, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.